key here. Let's see. All right, whatever network issues, well, I'm not even going to say it, just in case it jinxes it. But yeah, man, maybe, maybe it's the information technology gurus of the world throttling things when we talk about the FURRIES. All right, yeah, let's just head quickly back up to the hill and grab a food or two. And then, I think in one swoop, assuming if we get good weather today, I think we'll be able to finish out this region, cartography-wise, which is what I've been trying to do for so long now. So long, it's actually insane. Yeah, I'm looking at my my output bitrate now, and it is exactly what I'm expecting, instead of dropping down to, you know, 1/3 of that half the time. So let's just not mention any forbidden topics, and hopefully it'll stick that way. All right, what do we got over here? We got some rabbits, but unfortunately it is not wabbit season, so those guys get to be left alone. Yeah, this fog looks like it's probably going to burn off, right? It must burn off, certainly. Certainly it will burn off. Oh yeah, fair enough. I mean, if it's buffering, that would definitely be brutal to follow. But let me know if it's a little bit more connected with the on the audio side of things. And it could just be because I mumble all the time. It could certainly be on my end. I'll say, unfortunately, my German is not good enough to switch to that and see if that solves an issue. Because it has been a long time since I've used it, and even then I was never really fluent. Okay. South. South and slightly east. Yeah, although you only want to cross one finger. Word on the street is crossing 2 fingers is superstitious. Okay, here's our road. Okay, how do we do this? We follow the road down, and maybe we just follow the road all the way down, and if we hit the bridge, that's probably where we want to pop this next. The only thing I know how to say one thing in French, and it is from a commercial for a very old commercial for one of those language learning products where you would have like videos of, you know, language practices that you could follow along with. The mascot and name of the company was Muzzy. That's M-U-Z-Z-Y. They're probably not still around. But the only thing in French that I know how to say... No, I know two things. 3 things. 2 of them are single words, and one of them is a phrase. And the phrase is what I know from this commercial, and it's Je suis la jeune fille. I don't think that's accurate, and I don't think Twitch likes it when you say things like misinformation. So I can't really communicate well with French. The other things I know in French are frappe and fouque. I'm sure you can guess why. But I know more German than I know French. Ein bisschen mehr. Aber nicht so viel. I'm sure that reorienting myself for the grammar would also probably tie my brain in a knot. This thing, man. Let me get this out of here. So I've got this, hold on. Okay, here. So I've got one cat that I've acquired from the outside. So I think the teacher that I had wasn't, I'm pretty sure she grew up in Germany. So maybe it's just from mimicking her native speech as opposed to having a teacher who grew up speaking English, learned German, and came back to teach German. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So I have one cat that I've acquired from the great outdoors. And recently... Oh, I mean, that's fair. Oh, I see it too. Yeah, it is. I'm getting a lot of dropped frames on this bitrate. But it's the delay is fine. I'll just tell the story. I acquired a cat from outside, and right now he is sitting on the desk or laying down on the desk next to me. Oh, perfect. It's not too foggy to survey. But also recently, I've acquired temporarily a second cat. And this cat I've acquired because he's got the beatus. He's got diabetes. And so, oh, we can do an experiment again. And so I have he's got a little sensor stuck to his neck, and my phone is Bluetooth connected to the sensor. But the app that connects to the Bluetooth is a complete pain in the ass. And it disconnects all the time, and it goes into the background all the time. And every once in a while, even though it should be fine, it just yells and complains at me and says, "Oh my God, the app isn't in the background. Beep, beep, beep. Turn the app on in the background." And it's very obnoxious. And so it's entirely possible that every once in a while you will hear a beep. And I try to take care of it. Yeah, bitrate looks like it's still struggling a bit. Okay, and now, of course, it is completely fogged over as I wasn't looking. So let's just take a peek in this cave. In fact, might even try to wait out this fog. There's no point in continuing as long as we can't see Jack. Alright, is this just a normal cave or is this a cave system cave? Time will tell. This looks like a normal cave. Good. Got anything fun inside? Not really anything fun inside here. Okay, well, let's eat, drink, and wait out the fog. This weather has really been trolling us. Okay. Actually, you can probably take a quick nap to just get a little bit of that fatigue back. And still foggy. Yeah, the network is going up and down, so it's definitely something janky is probably on my end. I'll have to do some network troubleshooting when I'm done today. Because who knows, maybe things are trying to go over Wi-Fi when they shouldn't be. Alright, come on, fog. Get out of here, what are you doing? There we go. That's what we like to see. It's, you think Pleasant Valley ironically tends to not have so pleasant weather. You know, I'm beginning to come around to that point of view. Although, you know, I will say it is entirely possible that Pleasant Valley was named using the Greenland/Iceland naming convention. That being, you name it something that sounds much better than what it actually is in hopes to get people to come and move here. Okay. So let's run a little experiment. I want to see... Yeah. How long, or how far away you have to be to survey a cave in the long dark. Because sometimes it's questionable. Yeah, so that didn't work. Let's get a little bit closer. This is a waste of charcoals, but we do it for science. Okay, this ought to be close enough, surely. Okay, there we go. So, it's definitely far enough away that you should be able to charcoal it when you initially, well, let me back up. You definitely have to be about half as close to the cave entrance as the charcoal distance to the edge of the reveal zone to get that whole cave. Okay, so that is one new piece of information I have. It only took, what, 3 charcoals to get it? Not the best rates, but not the worst either. And I feel like 10 charcoals, it ought to be enough to get most of this region over here. Okay. So for starters, we're going to head over to the right, hug the edge of the map, and then we'll cut north. Once we know exactly how deep into this fog of war we've walked. Any wolves? No wolves. Well, I mean, this is pleasant enough. The question is it going to stay like that? And the answer is, who knows? Okay. Let's try to get a little bit up on this hill. Just because I have found that sometimes even a little bit of altitude can really help. Well, no, because it's not going to help enough to be worth going so far south. Let's pop it right about here. Okay, I am content with that. Let's head north. A little bit farther east than I was hoping. But what can you do? Yeah, we definitely want to get this little... I think it's a gazebo area up here. I don't remember if it's enterable. Yeah, that's just a gazebo. That is over... It's like a picnic spot, and it's over by the fishing lake. Okay, so let's get this with this next charcoal. And then I think we can hit the rest of the lake. Because I want that ice fishing hut to be revealed. Okay. Yeah, this way will do it. Unless, am I crazy? There is an ice fishing hut. Okay. Let's go to the far edge over here and see if we can get that hut. I just want it to be on the map. It's going to bother me. It's kind of a shame to waste this. But oh well. Okay, that got everything you could dream for. I do hear an awoo somewhere up ahead and not too far, but hopefully it's on the other side of this cliff. We are going to have to go that way, though. Now, can we get on top of this big rock here? I'm thinking maybe, but probably not. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a no. Okay, I think I want to get on the north side of this rock to do the next charcoal. But I think there's a wolf there too. All right, I'll see you next time. Well, I'll see you eventually, courier/gecko. Put some more thought into exactly what kind of fursona you want to make, because I won't leave it there. And of course, that wolf is just coming this way. Well, it never rains but pours. Let's lure this guy over. Actually, let's just keep walking. I don't think we are such an attractive gift that this guy's going to just come all the way towards us. Okay, if only we weren't walking against this damn wind. Absolutely ridiculous how much it slows you down. Okay, let me... Another wolf? You've got to be kidding. Where are we? We're right about here. You know what? Let's just head this way. Yeah, I see you, punk. Here, click here. How in the actual heck do I deal with this right now? I think we head towards our southeast zone, our southeast safe house, and just fight. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we have to do. Because this punk is going to be a little bit too annoying to deal with. Do I want to draw aggro on the second one, though? I think I might. Yeah, let's go get him. Come on, bud. We're just starting a little train over here. Hey, bud. Come on. Look at me. There we go. Okay, you're growling. Why are you growling and you're walking? I don't know. Okay, well, until then... Man, you know, I really wish these guys didn't pop up here. Well, we'll just do a little bit of a train. Man, why is this wind slowing me down so much? Come on, punk. Yeah, I saw you walk through that tree limb. And have we lost him? I can't tell, but I'm just going to keep walking. We'll be able to tell in this field here. If little homie came up behind us, or if he turned around. I think at this point he must... Nope. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I was about to pop a charcoal. Well, I guess we'll just have to come back this way. And if it's just the one guy, I think we fight him here. Come on, friendo. Let's get down to business. Yeah, come on, woof woof. Come on. Oh, you're just full aggro, huh? That make you angry, bud? That make you angry? Well, how about this? Yeah, that's what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. I've got something to put in you.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay. Actually, can we pop it? Not drop. Can we pop a charcoal right now? Just as one last hurrah. That was, that was pretty okay. Let's sneak a... Who are you? Yeah, run, punk. Let's do some eating and drinking, get a little bit lighter. Barely over-encumbered, so it's not that bad. Okay, and let's try to get a charcoal over in this area. Really, bud? Come on, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Pop. Well, actually, let's get that charcoal before we... Let's get that charcoal before we get that meat. Oh, this is actually a lot more space than I was expecting to see over here. It's a lot more space. Maybe we can get up to the top of this hill. That would be a great place to do the charcoal. And it looks like there might... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is possible. Easy hike. Easiest hike of my life. He says right before he breaks his ankle. Alright, and pop you. And that should be pretty nice. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's head over in this direction. And maybe we can even clear up... Ooh, if we're feeling good, maybe we can even clear up all the way to the waterfall. Wouldn't that be decadent? Oh, that's a cave, isn't it? Man, I'm gonna have to go that way, aren't I? Damn. Well, we'll see. I hear you, punk. What the hell are you? You're a deer. Just regular deer noises. Regular, bog standard, you've seen it a million times before, deer noises. Okay, that was not great, but can we sneak in one more charcoal to get this cave on the map? That is the real question. The real question that everyone wants answers to. That's a deer. Well, let's be quick about it. Let's be quick about it. I feel like this ought to be close enough. Perfect. And gotcha. That didn't say cave system, did it? Just cave. Okay, check the cave, get the deer, get the firewood, get the wolf, and head back to Thompson's Crossing. Not a bear in here, is there? It's kind of dark as hell. Aha. Swag.
Someone's stash.
Balaclava isn't too bad, not too good though. Don't need that. Water bottle. Oh, there's a dude. Okay. That's set. No, I was hoping to get all of this charcoal today, but I guess we're not so lucky. Well, this isn't too bad of a position to be in. I heard you. Okay. Let's wood it up. Let's get some of this beast. And let's wood it up a second time. Because we're going to have to basically make a whole bunch of charcoal. Because we're running low. I think probably too low to properly chart out the rest of the areas we have here. Maybe, probably 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 over here, maybe 3 or 4 here. And then a bunch in the middle there. Alright, well, let's hang a left here. Actually, we can get some ratios. I want to hit that wolf on the way back. And hopefully not be extremely slow. Eat this dog food. Not starve. And also lose some of this weight. Because we are pushing it on the walk speed. Just starting to push it. But it should be nice and uneventful. Which is the favorite way for things to be. Uh-oh. Cat might be trying to throw up. Look at how cute he is. With his little tongue out. I guess time will tell. Okay, looks like we might be safe. Is that a wolf? Why is there more wolf? How can there be more wolf over here? I thought I hunted them to extinction. Okay, well, we have 3 scent marks. He's certainly going to find us if we get anywhere nearby. So, let's be very careful about this. Okay. Now, where's that carcass? Where's that carcassone? It was not too far across, wasn't it? Do I hear something eating already? There you are. Hello, punk. Come on. Let's finish it. Oof. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Where's it? So that's wolf number 2. Where's wolf number 1? I suppose I should say that's wolf number 3, really. Well, I wouldn't be able to hold everything from wolf number 2 as well, so let's just get this guy and head out. Choppity chop. Okay, and now it's
starting to slow me down.
quite dark. Let's hit the road. I think the road is downhill this way. And just go straight into town. Please tell me that that's not a wolf that I heard at Thompson's Crossing. It might have been a wolf. Okay. Now we are looking for buildings of any kind. I'll take what I can get. Not seeing anything obvious yet. There should only be one building on the south side of the road. Everything else is on the north side, so maybe a little bit too far to see right now. Especially with this fog and snow. Every time, man. Well, I haven't heard any oohs, but that could just be because they're stalking me already. Now that's an ooh very far to the northeast. We should be downwind, so I don't think we should get hunted. Is this the road? This is not the road because there are trees on it. That looks promising. I can hardly see anything through all this fog. Hold on, there we go. That is a telephone pole. And that means we're in the right direction. Which means this is the road. Perfect. And that means that I keep saying Hunters. Thompson's Crossing can't be that far off. Yeah, I heard a deer noise. Where you at, homie? Man, it's dark. I'm not going the wrong way, am I? It's entirely possible. Hell, you might even say entirely probable. Oh, nope. Okay, there's the bridge. The bridge is just past town, and I think I might even see some roofs. Yeah, those are some triangle roofs. Which also means we are getting close to where the wolves typically inhabit.
Feel numb.
So let's keep our eyes out and stay frosty in more than one. There he is. I hear you, punk, but I don't see you. I heard you, but I don't see you. The hell? I'm sure I just heard a wolf go crazy. Where's our friend? Okay, that is not a wolf, that's my stomach. Oh, there you are. Where are you? There you are, okay. Wait, you've got a friend? No, the friend is running. Can we go around maybe? Just need to get inside a car and we're safe. I don't want to go in the death lane. Alright, here we go. And I couldn't see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch. Alright. We got to get the hell out of here. Right quick. And we need to hope that we're not continue to be hunted. Alright, let's just get in one of these buildings as soon as we can. Why is there only one house here? Oh, buddy. Oh boy, okay, let's fight proper this time. Come on. And that's you and your shadow, not two of you, so let's force this fight. And come on. There we go. And it missed. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's two misses. Where in the hell are these buildings? Jesus. Well, we definitely need to sleep tonight.
So cold.
And of course we need to go in the back door. Come on. Keep it moving.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yeah, I guess we can do that now. We also need to use our old man's beard. And one wolf just bled out. Somewhere nearby might have been trying to hunt us again. Jesus. Come on, let's move it. There we go.
Feels like a lot of gear.
All right, finally safe. Okay, let's pause it here for a moment. Take a stretch break, take a snack break, as necessary. All right, and we're back. But not for so long. So, we should be able to look down a little bit, walk forward, and find the stove. Question mark? Yes. There we are. Okay. Let's get down to business. Making these chars. And charring these meats. Oh yeah. We are about to got the meat. And for, let's see, so an hour and a half to 3 hours 40, so 210. That's not bad. Ruined torch. And field dressing your kill. I do not believe that we can utilize this. Because we're just so good at field dressing things. And that means it goes into the fire. Add fuel. Okay, how are we on meat and food? And drink? Okay. Could be better. Could be worse, but it also could be better. Although we're definitely set on water. An absolutely obscene amount of water to be had. Just ploppity plop plop. And plop. And plop. Okay. And I suppose we just wait. Yeah. You need 37. That's probably the fastest. You can cook. You can cook. Oh, I wouldn't have thought that that would finish. 5 minutes on you. Which means the other guys ought to be done now as well. Yep. And yep. Okay, fresh meat. And fresh meat. Oh, Revi 231, welcome. If you're here for things that are long and dark, you're in the right place. Because we got the only one around. Well, pretty well so far. There's a little bit of cat drama that you don't need to worry about, but it is happening on my end. Right now we're just channeling our inner Gordon Ramsay. It's fucking raw!
I can barely walk with this much
Okay,
gear.
that's done. And now we want to add some more burn time just to make more charcoal. Yeah, we need to sleep for... well, finish this up. At least, well, what are the plans for today? First thing is finish this up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, fill out the unexplored parts of this bottom part of the map. That shouldn't take too long. And then, kind of want to cook something. Like, actually cook something. Not pseudo-cook something. But we'll see if that's in the cards. For now, what do we want to do? We want to put some food in the fridge. And by some food, I mean most of this food. So that is a somewhat complicated, well, it's probably a simple question, but I'm going to overcomplicate the answer. This game, I don't know if you've known, but it's been out/in development because it has an episodic release schedule for something like 10 years now. And I played the game for the first time a long time ago, back when only the first episode was out. Recently, the 5th and last episode came out. Well, I played it a little bit then. Yeah, and then I put it down for a while, and I came back to it recently, so I would say not that long compared to probably anyone else you see streaming this. I play... I would probably describe it as good but not popular games. And by that I mean I don't tend to play, you know, the new hotness like Fortnite or Arc Raiders or What else is the new hotness? Now, basically things like that. I'll tend towards things that are more on the tactical thought side. So, you know, these kind of survival games. I do enjoy a good bit of Resident Evil, so survival horror, that's a little bit of it. What else is there? We can drop these here, can't we? We can. You know, a good RPG like Baldur's Gate, that kind of thing. You know, I don't even know if that category would work at this point, just because so far I've only done the Long Dark here. But it's whatever I stream, it's not so much whatever I'm feeling like at the moment. I tend to sort of go through and try to finish things in one sense of the word or another. And do I stream daily? Not yet, and who knows, maybe never. Because streaming daily is a lot. That is a lot to go through. Okay, eat. Eat, drink, and be merry. That's what we do here. Okay, and probably need to pick up some food. I mean, you're certainly welcome to. I aspire to be at least medium quality second monitor content. So if I can scratch that itch for you, I would be honored. Okay, so let's get back into it. Just before this break that we took, I was accosted by 2 wolves in the night. They should both be dead, because I stuck them with a knife. But the question is where? And the answer is probably not too far away. I heard one die out in this stream bed, I think. Somewhere. Let's find out. 1, there are arrows that I shot that I need to get. Oh, and also, welcome from England. So, I take 2 guesses based on my accent. Where do you think I'm from? And the more precise your guess, the more I'll give you kudos for it. But give it a shot. Okay, here's 1 arrow. Usually it's impossible for me to find these things after I miss with them. Okay, so that's 1. I don't remember if there was another that I shot over here and missed, but I was definitely accosted rudely over here. So correct. Definitely correct on the US guess. The question is, are you familiar enough with US accents to narrow it down even more? You might be, you might not be. Just general region. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think we didn't shoot another arrow then. So we should be fine on arrows. Oh, what's my favorite food? That is a complicated question depending on the day and or meal we're talking about. So, in order to properly answer this question, I'm going to have to repose a question to you. Maybe 2 questions. First one, are we talking about any particular meal? And the second question is, how broad can the answer be? For example, if I just said pizza, would that include pizza of all different kinds of toppings? Or if I said pasta, would it include all pasta sauces and all pasta types? Or would I just have to say something like spaghetti with red sauce? You're going to have to narrow it down a little bit, because there's 2 different answers depending on what side of things you come down on. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? We have this meat. And I don't know where the second wolf went. I guess maybe we'll find it later. Favorite movie. I'm gonna say, so don't hold me to this, but I'm gonna say off the top of my head is probably District 13. The Neil Blomkamp. Neil, the Neil South African name, Dutch name movie. Have you ever seen it? It's pretty old at this point, actually. So it's actually entirely possible that you've maybe never even heard of it. Seems to be a theme more and more when I talk to the young'uns these days. I don't know if I'd go that far. Okay, but we are almost to the point where I have a hard out on account of... I have watched Stranger Things. I've watched the... I want to say there's 4 seasons, right? I think I might have watched 1 and 2. But hold on one moment, I'll be back. Okay. So I've got some bad news, and that is... I'm taking care of a cat with diabetes, and he's got a little sensor on his neck that's peeling off. And in about 5 minutes, I'm going to have to go and do a little bit of gluing of that sensor. But to answer the question, am I a furry? Why don't you take a guess? I'm sure you already know the answer. Some things go without saying. Okay, but I think... Yes, it's going to be very, very short order. Is that a wolf over there? That's not a wolf. Well, welcome. We're in good company. Okay. Okay, actually, I have a heart out right now. Perhaps I'll see you on the proverbial flip side, and we can answer that question later. There might be a lot of lore that goes into it. But I really do have to bounce right now. So perhaps I'll see you on the proverbial flip side. But until then, I'm sure you just clicked so you still know. I'm Yuchi and I've been trying, and we'll try some more next time too.